If you clicked on this video, then you've probably been robbed before. Don't worry, I'm going to show you how to make a secret room for your chest and 29 other ways to hide it, so that the burglars are left scratching their heads. Nobody will ever stand between you and your treasure ever again. Being inconspicuous is the key to hiding a chest, and a cake in a kitchen is nothing out of the ordinary. What your intruder will not be expecting is to find a barrel under it. The cake blocks most of the barrel from being visible, and since a barrel can be opened with things on top of it, it's perfect for this. Let's just hope whoever is searching your house doesn't get hungry. Hiding a chest underwater is the oldest trick in the book. I mean, even Mojang uses it with buried treasures. Since the dawn of Minecraft, a lot has changed. We can swim through one-block holes and stairs, and slabs do not create pockets of air. Let's use that to our advantage and hide a chest below a staircase or a slab underwater, so you'll be able to open it. Art pieces are meant to be looked at, not touched. I don't know about you, but I was always taught that you look with your eyes and not your hands. So let's use this to our advantage. Make yourself a gallery at home and be super sneaky by hiding a chest behind one of your paintings. Unless you come across an art thief, nobody will suspect a chest hiding behind that masterpiece. They say that once you get burned by something, you will not repeat it or touch it again. I'm sure I'm not the only one that got burned by lava, so let's use it to hide a chest. Even if somebody decided to swim in it, the visibility is so bad, it's basically a maze in itself. One of the most unsuspecting blocks is a cauldron. Apart from villagers, nobody really finds it useful, so let's give it some purpose finally. We talked about how you can shoot arrows through the bottom of it, so why not put a barrel down there? It can be perfectly masked as a wood plank, so nobody will expect to find goodies below there. As we just said, the barrels look like planks, especially when turned upside down. One barrel hidden among the planks is visible, so let's make the entire floor out of them. All you gotta do now is turn this into a game of memory by filling only a few barrels with items. Living next to a forest has its advantages for multiple reasons, and one of them is the ability to hide a chest or a barrel below the trunk of the tree. How do you quickly access it without breaking blocks, you might ask? Well, just get yourself a hoe and till the grass block next to the trunk. It'll remove just enough of the dirt so you can access your goodies. A little bit of redstone goes a long way, and the simplest hidden door is using an observer facing a campfire. If you have a fireplace, this can be the coolest hidden chest ever. All you have to do is extinguish the campfire and the chest will be unveiled. Chests and barrels are not the only places to store items. Have you ever wondered why chests aren't made in stone? It would make it pretty convenient, wouldn't it? Well, Minecraft already had something to that effect in it, and it's called a dropper. And if you compare dropper texture and basalt texture, they look very similar. I call that hiding in plain sight. Do you ever use minecart chests? Well, me neither, but after this tip you might want to. Combining bookshelves with a minecart chest below it, to finish this hidden storage, all you need to do is put a bed in front of it, and your valuables are safe and never to be found. Sometimes the best hiding spot for your precious items is placing them in a visible place. Let me explain. We all know how visible and bright a chest is. On the contrary, a barrel combined with spruce planks is pretty well hidden. Let's use a chest as a distraction and hide the barrel behind it in a spruce wall. Nobody will notice a thing. Except for you, of course. How do invisible chests sound to you? Believe it or not, making chests and shulker boxes invisible is a thing that you can do. And it doesn't require potions of invisibility. That would never work. What you can do to make this happen is place a chest high up in the sky. They will not render in unless you get close enough. Who knew that the rolling grasslands of Minecraft can help you hide your storage? After a short trip to the end cities, you will acquire the materials to make a shulker box. Color it green afterwards and you'll see that it blends well with the color of the grass. When you do hide it, make sure you remember the coordinates well because you don't want to spend your days looking for your loot. Wanna have a chest that you can get to only by phasing through? Follow along. Have a chest below the shulker box and a ceiling 2 blocks above that. How do you access the chest without breaking anything? Well, by standing on top of the shulker box and opening it. It works like magic. Let's hope your memory is perfect, because if it's not, then this method of hiding a chest is not for you. We talked about building an entire floor out of barrels, but that's too obvious. So let's make a trapdoor floor. You can have cool designs in a floor, and the best part is all the loot that you can hide below it. To make it super hard to raid, place barrels only under certain trapdoors. That way, you test yourself and the thief. Having a fireplace in your home is cool, but if you're not a fan of redstone, the hidden doorway may not be the solution for you. No worries though, you can make a simpler version of this hiding spot by simply placing a chest behind a campfire. The smoke will block enough of the view so that you have to take a close look in order to see it. As you can probably tell by now, the best way to hide a chest is to make it as simple as possible. And this has to be my favorite. Farms are something that every player has. It's the way to grow your food, and what every farm needs is water. Let's make a use of those water holes and hide a chest 2 blocks down. I don't know about you, but I haven't seen anybody check for a chest down there. If you live in a snowy place, then this is the way to hide your chest perfectly. Let's dig a hole and put a chest somewhere down there. The way to access the chest will be with the scaffolding, and to hide it, simply place a snow carpet on top. Serenity hasn't been disturbed, and your chest is well hidden. All on board for chest room 9 3/4. Until recently, passing through walls was impossible, but not anymore. Get yourself on a high mountaintop, try not to get stuck in the powdered snow, but make a secret room. How do you enter? Well, simply make a wall out of powdered snow. It will blend in perfectly with the surroundings, and you can go in and out whenever you want. 1-block tunnels have revolutionized how Minecraft is played, making it possible to swim through 1-block gaps while exploring sunken caves is super useful, but you can get yourself into a crawling position with a trapdoor and make a secret 1-block tunnel with a chest at the end. Desert Temple is sure to attract every player because of the loot it holds. By now, everybody knows where and how to find it, so what nobody ever does is go into the towers on the sides. Why would you? The treasure is in the center, right? Well, that makes the towers a perfect place to store your valuables. Let's lean into video game stereotypes. What is the one thing that you think of when you see a waterfall? A secret room? A portal into another dimension? A hidden passage into an ancient city? Well, the thing that I think of is a hidden pirate treasure. You remember how we talked about a hidden compartment in a bookshelf? Well, let me show you how to make one. It doesn't involve moving a book like in the movies, it's way cooler. All you need is to flip a page in a book. How about that? A piston will move a bookshelf and voila! You have yourself a secret hidden chest. Villages don't have to worry about raiding parties only. Sometimes we players get super greedy as well. If the villagers were smart, they would watch this video and know that nobody ever checks their water wells, making them the perfect place to hide the valuables. Staircases are taken for granted. We run up and down, basically flying along them, looking up or down to where we want to go, not really paying attention to the steps themselves. A perfect place to hide a chest. Personally, I never inspect the staircase for anything, I just want to get up or down, which makes them the perfect hiding spot. Mangroves are a pain in the butt to cut down. These swampy trees are amazing themselves, and with their tangling roots reaching deep into the waters, there are enough nooks and crannies to hide whatever you want. Whether you hide a chest in the canopies or deep in the roots, your chest is sure to be safe. I don't know about you, but I've never seen a villager blacksmith use the lava pool at their house. Apart from us players using it as a trash can to get rid of items we don't need, this bubbly orange hot stuff doesn't see much use. Well, we're about to change that. Everybody knows that there is a chest in a building, but nobody will be suspecting a treasure chest below the lava. Your pets deserve a house, and here's why. Unconditional love. That is what your cats, dogs, and even pigs will have for you. And dogs will even be ready to die for you should danger come your way. The least you can do for them is to make them a house to be comfortable and rest. If you want to be sneaky, you will hide a chest in there because nobody will want to invade the privacy of a thing this cute. The icy ocean is another spot that has a multitude of hiding spots. Apart from hiding your chest below ground, take a look at this iceberg. There is absolutely nothing that will say, "Search me for a chest." And that is exactly why you should hide a chest there. Every once in a while striding through a desert on a camelback, you will see these desert wells. Although they serve no purpose so far as Minecraft doesn't have thirst mechanic, we will give them a purpose. Nobody ever searched the desert well for treasure. Hide your chest in the deepest parts of it, and it's sure to be waiting for you the next time you come through. Now that you've mastered hiding your chests, why not subscribe and like the video? Comment below what is your favorite hiding spot. It helps us a lot, and you can take a look at this video here. There is so much more to Minecraft, and these 25 tips will help you master it.